Hello, my name is Leah Sugarman. Welcome to this gentle restorative yoga practice. For this practice, you'll want to have a bath towel or a beach towel or a thick blanket nearby. And that's all you'll need for the practice today. If you're newer to restorative yoga, then know that this is a really gentle, soothing, and soft practice. So you'll hold positions for pretty long periods of time to really soften and relax your nervous system. And you might not feel actual stretch or sensation within your physical body, but know that these positions are helping to soothe and relax your body and essentially your nervous system. So get started with your towel and just take your towel, open it out wide, and then fold it in half lengthwise so the long edges fold them in toward each other so that you have a long, big rectangular shape. And then roll up that rectangle into a tight little cylindrical ball. So you have a nice little towel roll. And you'll just keep this shape throughout the whole practice. So you want to have a nice long roll, a nice thick weave, like as tightly rolled as possible. And then place it down in the center of your mat. And come onto all fours over on top of it. And then very slowly and mindfully begin to release the weight of your whole torso down onto that towel roll. So you can let the base of the roll land right around your pelvis. Maybe it feels more comfortable to be a little bit higher than that. And then you can relax one cheek onto your towel roll. So from here, stack your hands underneath the towel roll so you have a little bit of elevation for a bit of a pillow for your head. And then release your weight down. Soften and relax your legs. Let their weight become heavy. And just feel this gentle compression as you press into your towel roll. And then from here, turn your right toes open toward the right side of your mat so that you externally rotate your right leg. And keep this external rotation as you bend deeply into your knee and slide your knee up toward your right elbow or your right armpit. And then let your weight just soften. If it feels nice, you could close your eyes or soften your gaze. Bring your awareness to your breath. Observe its soft, steady rhythm. And just allow yourself to follow this rhythm. Allow your mind to consciously soften. So that you can surrender into a state of total release and complete surrender to allow yourself to restore. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale fully. And on your next exhale, slowly and mindfully, straighten your right leg out long toward the bottom of your mat. Neutralize your hip, turn your toes to face down toward the floor. Lift your head gently and just relax your forehead down onto your towel roll. Just pause for a moment. Observe any subtle differences from side to side in your body. And then when you're ready, lift your head once again. If you want to, you could switch the stacking of your hands to bring the opposite hand on top. And then release your right cheek onto your towel roll to turn your head toward the left this time. Turn your left toes open toward the left side of your mat. Create some external rotation in your left leg. And then when you're ready, slowly bend into your left knee. Slide it up your mat towards your left elbow. And settle back into your shape. Relax the weight of your legs. Soften your pelvis. And let your whole back body become heavy. Allow your chest to soften down toward the floor. And let your arms, your shoulders, your neck, and your head all become heavy. Draw your attention to your breath. And allow yourself to simply follow its ebb and flow. Notice when you draw air in. Notice when you release air out. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. Straighten your left leg back out. Bring your leg back to neutral, so turn your foot to face down toward the floor. Gently lift your head and release your forehead onto your towel. Just pause for a moment and observe any small changes. On your next breath, gently lift the weight of your head and chest. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Ground down into your hands and into your knees to rise up back into that tabletop position. Keep the same roll of your towel. You may need to fluff it up a little bit. And then come to sit in front of it. Release the back of your pelvis to the back of your towel roll. And then bend your knees and plant your feet onto the floor and walk your feet out roughly as wide as your mat. Knock your knees in toward each other. And then take your hands back behind you and use your arms to support you as you slowly release the weight of your spine down onto your towel roll. And allow your whole back body to rest over the towel. You may wish to tuck under the top of the towel so that you have a little bit of extra support for your neck, so that it feels like you have a little bit of pillow here to elevate your head a little bit higher than the rest of your spine. And then relax your arms down. So you're welcome to release your arms by your sides. You could open your arms out a little bit wider toward the sides of your mat. Maybe you'd like to bend your elbows and create like a cactus shape with your arms and release the weight of your shoulder blades down. Maybe you'd like to reach your arms up over your head. So find the position that feels best right now. And you're welcome to keep your knees bent if this feels good for you. If you would prefer, you're welcome to stretch and extend your legs long forward in front of you. And you can just readjust however you'd like to get really cozy and comfortable here. And then either choose to soften your gaze and let your eyes relax. Or if it feels comfortable for you, you could close your eyes completely. And just allow the weight of your body to soften toward the floor. Let your legs become heavy. Let your pelvis soften. Allow the weight of your spine to surrender down into your towel roll. And let your arms and your shoulders become heavy. And just bring your awareness to this gentle lift of your heart, this very soft and subtle opening through your chest. And then visualize your breath flowing through this space. Pay attention to its subtle and soft ebb and flow. As you hold this shape for more and more time, just observe how your body starts to soften and soften a little bit more with each breath. Allow this softening to translate into your mind, and allow your mind to soften further and further with each breath. Draw a deep breath in and release a long breath out. Very slowly, very mindfully, begin to bend into your knees if they're not already bent, and plant your feet to the floor. Very slowly and carefully roll over onto your right side so that you can roll off of your towel. And then move your towel out from underneath you so that you can slide back down onto your back. So place your towel over toward the left side of your mat. You may wish to keep the roll. You may wish to double up your roll and make your towel a little bit higher. So you can decide in just a moment when you come into the next shape. And then plant your feet to the floor. Ground down into your left foot and cross your right leg over your left. Now here you can choose to place your hands in any position that feels comfortable for you. So you may wish to rest your hands onto your belly. You may wish to bend your elbows in line with your shoulders and point your fingers up to the top of your mat in like a cactus shape. You may wish to open your arms out into a T shape. So you can decide what feels best for you. And you're welcome to keep your legs as they are. If you'd like to, you can double wrap your right foot around your left calf. So as you inhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. And then as you exhale, slowly release both legs over toward your left and rest them over your towel. So again, you can decide on the height of your towel. You may wish for it to be lower. You may wish for it to be higher. You can decide on the position of your arms. So relax the weight of both of your shoulders down toward the mat. Feel free to turn your head in any direction that your neck likes. Option to soften your gaze or close your eyes. And allow your body weight to surrender into the twist. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale to slowly unwind your twist. Release your legs. Move your towel roll over to the opposite side of your mat. Readjust your arms however you'd like to here. And then root into your right foot to lift your left leg and cross it over your right, just like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Option to stay like this or option to double wrap your foot around your calf. Inhale, hug both knees in towards your body. And then exhale, slowly release both knees over toward your right and rest them over your towel. Soften the weight of both of your shoulders down. Really allow the weight of your legs to melt down with gravity. And feel free to turn your head in any direction that feels good for your neck. Maybe soften your gaze, or if it feels comfortable for you, you could close your eyes. And allow your body to soften into the twist as you allow your mind to focus on your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And on your next inhale, slowly unwind your twist. Uncross your legs. And stretch your legs down toward the bottom of your mat. You're more than welcome to just relax into this shape. If you want to, you could grab your towel roll and slide it underneath your knees for a little added support in your Savasana. So let your legs hang heavy, let them release out long. They could be roughly as wide as your mat. And let your heels turn in and your toes flap out so your legs really relax into surrender. And then soften your arms by your sides. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Option to turn your palms up. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And melt the full weight of your body into the floor. Surrender to the downward push of gravity. And allow yourself to be supported by the earth beneath you. Give yourself permission to completely let go here. Let go of your body. Let go of control over your breath. And let go of control over your mind. Allow your breath and your thoughts to just flow naturally as you completely surrender into this release. Slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Begin to deepen its rhythm. And invite small, subtle movements into your body. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms up above your head and lengthen from your toe tips all the way up through your fingertips. Gently draw your knees in toward your chest. And slowly roll over onto one side. Gently press the floor away from you. Rise up into a seat. Feel free to sit on top of your towel roll if you would like. And just pause for a moment, maybe close your eyes. Elongate your spine and elongate your breath. Just take a moment to observe any changes that this very simple practice may have created, either in your body, your breath, or your mind. Draw your palms to meet in front of your heart and gently bow your chin in towards yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. I'll see you next time.